Actually, it began the Bulldog Reigns and Tank dog collar match. They brawled and brawled and bled and brawled and bled some more. And bled some more. And then bled some more.
But did they bleed?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, they did.
The Urban Assault Squad hit the ring. Murder One and Slim J, the referee, had no choice but determine quite possibly the first ever double disqualification in a dog collar match in professional wrestling history, which was a pretty bad call, but still, that's what brings us to tonight. Regardless, the six-man tag, it's on.
That it is, and people are, some of my friends who are watching Wildside throughout the nation, actually recently in Fresno, California, are wondering, is the wooden floor of the NWA arena really a redwood? No, it's all the blood that has been spilled over the years at the NWA arena. It's blood-stained floor. We saw plenty, and that dog collar matchup, I can't help but think there might be some afoot here. So for those of you with some weak stomachs, you might want to be somewhat warned. And I hope some of that blood belongs to Al Getz.
Al Getz wants to fight Tank. Please let him go.
That's, hey, maybe we could sign that for an upcoming edition of Wildside. Short one.
Maybe we can put him in a pit fight, too.
And an unceremonious slap from Nemesis onto the back of Tank. Sounds like bad career planning, Nem. Can I just call him Nem?
The strong style psycho unfazed.
Oh, he's getting phased.
By the attempt to insult him with that back chop. Tank gonna show him how it's done here.
Oh, and a series of shin shots to the lower back. And Tank asking Slim J for a bit of assistance. There we go, assistance from Slim J.
Good grief.
And Andrew Thomas, the long arm of the law, suggesting that the Slim J stick to the rules. Oh, hello, Pot. Hello, Kettle.
Tag made into the Urban Legend Murder One, forming this team here out of respect. And he really does seem to be against his former Dark City soldiers here. Shoulder tackle by Shadow Jackson. Crisscross here. Murder One connects with a blazing lariat.
And the Urban Legend not even getting able to get a one count out of that.
STO by Murder One. Tag made into Slim J.
I'm quite surprised that the chemistry between Tank, Murder One, and Slim J is quite as good as it is. I mean, they're definitely all on the same page by the tag team chemistry, except when it comes after a lot of hard work and toiling in the ring. And this is a first-time six-man tag team from those three.
Slim J all over the place there with the spinning head scissors, so quick. Shadow Jackson did not know what to think, and that's why he was laying on his back. Irish whip by Murder One, drop toe hold. Some rare technical wrestling here from Murder One as he drops a big elbow.
And once again, only a 2 count on Shadow Jackson. I don't think Murder One minds that. That means more punishment can be doled out on his former compadres.
Tag made into Nemesis. Shoulder tackle into a Shadow Jackson DDT. Let me tell you something, Steve. This team of the Urban Assault Squad, the whole, may practically be better than the sum of its parts because these two guys have really come together as a tag team, and it shows with their teamwork in the ring. They are on the same page. They are single-minded, and that is going to be the key to success in the tag team division. That future remains to be seen.
That's true, but their schedule has not been flawless as they seemingly have signed with Al Getz Enterprises, which is a questionable career move in any way you ride it.
Add to that, they're two nasty individuals.
Oh, I think they're kind of pleasant, actually. Note the subtext. In comes for the first time in this matchup, Bulldog Reigns, man who's gone through some quite serious permutations over the years. And in the last 4 years, all I've ever heard him say is woof.
Back elbow drop by Bulldog Reigns. It's going to be interesting to see what happens if Bulldog and Tank get to lock it up yet again. These two men, last we saw, were cracking each other's skulls open with a chain and dog collars.
And their skulls seem relatively intact this week. Not quite sure how. The wonders of modern medicine and superglue.
Irish whip into the far corner. Murder One with a shoulder tackle to the midsection. Tag made into Tank.
And Tank with a charging foot. Boy, have you ever seen so many bald guys in your life? My goodness. And a forearm from Tank. Make that several. To the body of Nemesis. Nemesis just collapsing on the floor. Good heavens. Tank is using Nemesis' face as a welcome mat. And when you see Tank, you just wanted to say, welcome, don't you?
Yeah, that's what I think. Tank destroying the face of Nemesis with his knee.
Not that it was much of one in the first place. Perhaps a bad move on Tank, moving him back first onto his former tag team partner, Bulldog Reigns.
Well, a ring veteran like Tank, it's not very typical to go right into the Lion's Den, into the opposing team's corner, but the guy's never really been all there. He did, after all, make his debut in NWA Wildside by escaping from a mental institution.
Yeah, fair enough. And sometimes in the heat of the moment, you make some interesting decisions. I think we're going to let Tank slide this time.
And he probably hasn't been taking his medicine either.
That must be a lot of medicine.
That's why we see that sickle every week. He doesn't take the medicine and it comes out.
That's very disturbing to hear.
Well, Bulldog Reigns entered the ring with an advantage after Tank had been worked over by all three members of the Getz Enterprises team, but Tank still going toe-to-toe with him. He was fighting his heart out as he punched up to the gut of Bulldog Reigns, and now Nemesis in the ring, and now Tank taking back over. Double clothesline here. Both men are down.
Both men thinking the exact same thing, the exact same time. And now both are subjected to perhaps being counted down for referee Thomas. Oh, now here comes Shadow Jackson and Bulldog Reigns grabbing Slim J and Murder One respectively. As Andrew Thomas once again has lost total control of this matchup. But it's Tank and Nemesis in the middle of the ring. The two legal men and a Dragon Screw leg whip on Nemesis. And the strong style Psycho is controlling things quite obviously.
He is ripping into Nemesis' leg with that grapevine there. He is screaming bloody murder, but Shadow Jackson is in to make the save for his partner.
And an eye rake could certainly stop even the mightiest man, and Tank certainly qualifies as mighty.
Well, Andrew Thomas is losing control of this one.
As the Urban Assault Squad and Bulldog Reigns gain control. And Reigns, fist flying into the, what gives? Did somebody punch the wrong button on the, it's Iceberg! Oh, Lord Almighty. As the Urban Assault Squad and Bulldog Reigns are, mercy, God, who'd expected Iceberg? He's not even on the card.
Well, it was 3-on-1, and Andrew Thomas was not administering the 5 count, and the No Pain Train has come to the rescue.
I mean, interestingly, Iceberg coming to the aid of Tank here. And we're talking about two individuals who've had a bit of a history with each other, and not particularly on positive terms, but seemingly Iceberg's out here at the behest, or certainly at the benefit of one Tank.